everyone, I'm Simply Mary, and I'm a singer-songwriter, a podcaster, and an overall online content creator. I was looking for a product that could help me live stream quality audio from my phone wherever I am. So I found this Gomixer Pro X, and I'm going to be showing you this today. But let's put this to the test and see if it actually works. Okay, so here's our Gomixer Pro X, and this is right out of the box. This is made by Roland. What you have are 4 volume controls for 4 different lines that are coming in. And then this is your main gain output that's going to be going to your feed, which you'll be live streaming or recording. The power source is going to be on the back of the unit, and that is going to be found right here, and we'll plug in either your Android capable device, or it does come with a lightning cable for iPhone. So you have power here. If you choose to use the battery power, you can unscrew this and place 4 AAA batteries in there, and then you're going to power it on and off with this, which you'll see with a little light that the power is on and it's active. On the front of the unit, you're going to see here that you have a headphone jack, you have a Loopback, and you also have a pad that you can place to bring down a guitar or whatever. So that pad works as well. The Loopback is great because this is going to be what prevents latency and gives you the ability and the portability to stream live and actually play with other musicians online. So that Loopback was very important for me, because I would be either playing to a track from the computer and then trying to stream it. So you would have to have a Loopback to make sure that you're in time, right? So that is an important part of why I chose this one. And this comes with this as well. The Trs cables actually will work with 1/4-inch jacks for line in and line out sound. So what you see here is I have an adapter on here, and the reason I'm doing this adapter is because I'm going to plug this into my Apollo, which is an interface to my computer, and that is going to get plugged in here for my line in. We have a 1/4-inch TRS capable jack, and then we have another line in and out from your smartphone. We also have this XLR jack right here for your microphones, and then on this side you have two more TRS capable jacks. So you have a left and a right. Now this is a stereo output. So your left and your right will be your left and your right. So just know that. And then your outputs are going to be coming out stereo. So you can mix these however you like to do that. And you have a lot of options here. So I actually wanted to plug this in and give it a go and see how it actually sounds. The first thing you're going to want to be able to do is monitor what is going on. So you want to plug in your headphone jack here. I'm using these AKG Studio headphones as my monitoring headphones, and they are marked left and right, so you know that your stereo audio is coming out the way that you want it to. What I want to do is actually test this out using 2 different types of microphones, because the other little secret I didn't tell you was we actually do have phantom power right here. So make sure this is always in the off position if you're going to be using a mic like this one. This microphone right here is for live performance. This is a Shure Sm58, and you have a pattern here that you can draw the sound in but not be picking up instruments next to you in the room. These are great vocal microphones for doing anything live or speaking. So for vocals, this microphone is great. Now, this microphone does not rely on a power source other than your jack. So when I plug this in here, then I don't need anything else. There's no switches or anything. I do need to make sure, however, that this phantom power is turned off, because that will throw power to this jack. So when I plug in, you know, that's how that's gonna go. So what I'm gonna do is I have my headphones on. I'm going to plug in my microphone here. The last thing I need to do is connect my phone. So I'm gonna plug this in here, and then we're gonna connect this to my phone, and we're going to power this on. Okay, now as you can tell, I have this plugged into the back, but it's also plugged into my phone, and I am speaking over the SM58. Now, to be able to mix these sounds, you have your microphone here, which we know we're plugged in here, so this is going to be our control knob. This will bring it up. And whatever comfortable level that you find where you're not clipping, because see, I peak if I make too loud of a noise. I don't want to hurt your ears or anything, so I'm not going to scream, but this will flash when you're peaking. If I turn this up, you can actually hear a bit of like a white noise, which, you know, that's all in the mixing. This is a console, so you are going to have some noise. You're not going to have totally clean tracks for recording. This is not meant for that. This is meant for live streaming. It's meant for throwing down something with multiple people in a location where, you know, it's not convenient to have your studio. So know that this is just going to be a stereo output track, and you're going to mix whatever you have plugged in here accordingly. So what I want to do right now is show you, this is the SM58 that I'm talking into, and I want to move over to the computer, and we're going to plug in and use the Loopback, and I'm going to talk to you through the AKG microphone, which is a phantom power microphone. Now that one, I don't need to turn the phantom power on because I will actually be looping back through the computer, but I will disconnect and reconnect, and we'll use the phantom power, and we'll see how everything sounds in all different ways. So next, let's jump over and do a Loopback. So right now, I have this plugged into my phone through here for power. I have this plugged into my Apollo through the headphone jack to bring the audio that I'm emitting from my computer to this. That's going to come out whatever level you're bringing it out of your computer. So when I turn my headphone volume up, then you'll hear it get louder. If I turn it all the way up, you have maximum, and then I can turn it down because I'm going to be moving over here closer to the microphone. But also, I have my keys are plugged in, so I can like do things and mix the sound because maybe my keys are too loud. That's something that has to be adjusted through here on the computer software. So once that is happening, your loopback levels are all coming from right there. So what I do want to make clear to you right now is everything coming out of here now has effects on it. So if I plug this in plain and we do no loopback or anything, just dry signal, that's what you'll get, dry signal. So I'm going to show you that next. We're going to use the phantom power and turn on the AKG. Okay, the phantom power is now on. What I'm going to tell you just happened to me was my power was flashing. You'll see if I turn off the power, this is going to go over to the phone power and it's going to flash because there is not enough power. So to run phantom power, to actually run phantom power takes power, so know that. You're going to want to always have extra batteries handy, probably, if you use it a lot. But my phone does not have enough power to power the phantom power, so I am using battery power for this. But you can also hear how dry my vocals are. My vocals are dry. With this microphone, I can actually put a filter on it and a pad on it and things, and I can control the volume this way as well, so you can hear me louder, softer. I can get rid of that white noise by dialing in a little bit better there. But this is your Gomixer Pro X. Okay guys, so we have a live stream set up here, which you would probably have at your own home. If you're not looping back, then you have dry signal. So this is what you're going to get. You know, there's no reverb, no effects, no delay, no compression, no nothing like that. So directly from the Gomixer Pro. If you want to hear yourself, you gotta mix it up. Mix it up. Get yourself a Gomixer Pro and mix it up. Mix it up. So anyways, that's just a little ditty that came out just to show you, but yeah. This is gonna give me what I put out. So, you know, it will take some mixing from you. But I think for live streaming and everything, to have an audio feed that's higher quality and mixed well is important. I think that it's great because its portability is number one. You can take this anywhere and make it work. You can use iPhone, Android, Trs capable devices. So, so you really have a lot to work with here. And, you know, to be able to go online and actually jam with other musicians, that's pretty cool to be able to do. So having that loopback is important. The only thing that I think this is missing is the ability to plug in MIDI or a MIDI capable device through the USB. So if that were the case to change, I would be so elated. But I mean, I'm happy with it now the way it is. But me being a keyboardist, I use my keyboard and I like to use effects. So it kind of has me sad that I'm stuck with the sound that's coming out of it if I'm, you know, going somewhere and streaming on a mountain. But for here in the studio, it works great. So just know that it's not MIDI capable. This is a console mixer to give you stereo output sound. It is called the Gomixer Pro X.